Hi, hello! Welcome back to the channel. Happy to see you again. Where I have been is a story for later on, but today, when I'm wearing my orange sweater, we are getting ready for fall. It's my absolute favorite season. It's cozy, but it's also filled with ambition. And today we're just preparing for it. Let's go. It's been a while since you've seen me in this location, but it is a Sunday morning, so that means that it's time to do my favorite thing, which is planning. I haven't stuck to a plan at all the whole of September. I needed a month off. I needed a month off of life. I needed a month off to figure out where I wanted to go and what were the things that were really important for me. I really want to encourage people to do the same. Like, if you need time, know that you can just retract, refocus, and come back as the person that you want to be. You know, now looking at my September planning, I thought I did quite bad, but honestly, I stuck to some things, but just in a different way. I did save. I did run a 10K. I mean, with 2 walking breaks, but it's still a 10K. I did 1 activity with friends per week minimum. I did a lot more, actually. I connected with so many amazing people this month. I had memories, I did activities. I really dived deep into what I wanted my life to look like with connecting with people, with creativity, and I really want to hone into that moving forward. I was thinking about, but I did really focus on the protein. It was something that I wrote down and I never thought about again, but I actually did that. I did start reading before bed. I finished 4 books this month. It's because I got obsessed with the A Touch of Darkness series. Honestly, so good. It's like the level of trash TV, but then in books, but I'm addicted, like addicted. I tried to do daily cleanup moments and I didn't need to go on a lot of mental health walks and inspiration, and I really just took time for myself. So actually, this is one of the better months with sticking to routines, which is crazy when I actually wasn't even actively thinking about it. And I think that is something that is so important to remember, and something that I really want to be conscious of on this channel. This is a soft goal setting space. This is not hard goal setting. This is not a place where we punish ourselves for not doing the things that we said we were going to do. This is a place where we know that you make mistakes and that things change and that you will change, and that the goals that you set in the beginning of the year, month, or even the week might not be the thing that you want by the end of it. If you just live your life with intention, that by the end of the year, you probably will end up with the things that mattered most to you. Enough rambling, let's get into the planning of October. I quickly wanted to go over my monthly review. I approached life a little different in the month of September. I learned that I need more freedom, and that strict planning and time blocking, that doesn't work for me, and that daily to-do lists really are the best thing, but also that without that daily to-do list, I will end up on the couch and do nothing. I guess I don't have that many failures for this month, and maybe that's because I've become kinder on myself, or because I generally don't regret that much from this month, but I wish I worked out more. Like, I really put working out on the back burner, and I really want to get back on track with that. Me being neurodivergent, the diagnosis that I've talked about on my podcast, it has been something that I needed to learn how to manage. And even though being with people charges me up and connecting with people makes me really happy, it emotionally drains and exhausts me. I would say that I was almost at a depressed point because it was just too much. And when I started giving myself lots of rest and time to recharge, that brain fog and dark clouds started to lift. Let's get into that planning for October, which is here. So I have this template every single month. If you want to use the same template, it is linked in the description box. It is my whole Notion template, but I do have to empty it out. Okay. I always try to choose 1 or 2 focus points. So that fun can include time with friends, but it can also include creative time. But what I also want to put is falling back in love with YouTube. Like, I really want to start doing this again because I miss it. And I think that's it. What are the struggles that I want to overcome this month is planning and never sticking to it, and losing my workout motivation, So things that I need to prepare for is it's tax season. So I need to do my quarterly taxes and my yearly taxes. I need to prepare for the birthday of my boyfriend, and in November I will be away so much that I won't have any time to film. So if I want to upload, I need to think about that in advance. Right now it is time to set goals and habits, and then we can get on to the bigger thing of resetting for October. So as for goals, I think I want to upload at least a minimum of 3 times on YouTube. I want to have all my November videos filmed. They don't necessarily have to be fully edited because I know that it's going to be a very busy week. I'm not gonna add saving goals because I know that won't be paid a lot this month. But I do want to declutter the house. We have too much stuff and there's so many things right now that don't work. So I want to declutter and fix that, and also take you guys along with what we are doing to fix all of that. Keep your eyes out for a video like that, and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss it. I want to run a 10K without stopping. I want to only buy secondhand in October. I missed secondhand September, so I'm just moving it over to October, and I want to have a 1 in, 2 out rules. Lastly, we have habits. So working out 3 times a week, eating healthy during the week, and then being able to indulge on the weekends. Having a weekly goals visually on display, whether it is on my desktop, on my phone. I still need to figure it out, even if it's just a little sticky note on the top. That's gonna make such a huge difference. And then working out of the house 3 times a week, because I am inside this house way too much, so I need to get out. And that is everything that I have planned for October. And now let's make sure that the house is in order, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the implementations of these habits so that I stick to them better. But first, let's go on a run. It's so too hot. I'm so done with this weather. Like, it's October. Can it be fall? Please. Although it does make for good lighting. As you can see, our house is in quite the state, so I have to clear that up, obviously. But first, I wanted to do my wardrobe switch over. Every season, I like to take everything out of my wardrobe and then put all of the clothes fitting for that season back into it. This way, I don't get overwhelmed and I don't need to have a giant closet, which I unfortunately, even though I will want it, don't have the space for. So as I said before, I want to stick to my habits more, and I feel like I'm not reaching my goals and my habits as much as I want to because I tend to forget about them during the month. So this month I really want to make a conscious effort to put them right front and center at any given moments that I am doing work, that I am looking at my phone, and just making sure that I have this little reminder in place each and every day. After all that hard work, I made myself a coffee, and I highly suggest you make yourself one too and just settle into the cozy fall vibes.